Mr. YouTube 59 here. YouTube. Hold on a second. I wiped some sweat out of my eyes. Out here in the building, messing around a little bit, fixing to start a new project, and hadn't done a video in a while. Mine's starting to get sort of far and few in between, but you know, it's I've been having some issues with things. You know, all this government stuff that's going on. It's got me uproared, and I don't know, things that people do has got me uproared, and I've had a lot to do around here too, so I really, and I don't want to say haven't had time to do a video, but even if I had time, I didn't really want to do one, you know. I've been in such an ill mood lately. I don't know, everything irritates me because of what's going on around us. The so-called wonderful president of ours is turning everybody against each other. He's trying to slip in stupid stuff for this Obama thing. And yes, I can be quoted here. I want Obamacare defunded. It's my opinion. Let me know what you think about it. Because I've read some of the stipulations and stuff in Obamacare, and I don't like it at all. I mean, not the things that you just hear from the media, but if you'll go in here and pull up .gov and go into Obamacare and start flipping through some of the pages and things of that nature, we're going to find out who the true Christians are out here. Because there's some stuff in Obamacare that true Christians won't abide by. And I'm sure a lot of you don't know it, but Obamacare says that we all Americans have to be implanted with a microchip. What's the Bible talk about that? Bible says if you accept it, you're down to hell. That's part of the mark of the beast. Being implanted, marked. There's some other things about home invasions, privacy. We lose it all, basically. And I'm not going to get into that because that's not what I started this for. I've been traveling a lot this week. And actually, I left from here and went up to Craigsburg, West Virginia. I hate West Virginia anyway. And if you live there, I'm not trying to criticize you or nothing like that. I mean, I'm not trying to start no problems, because I don't like West Virginia. I don't like all the hills. Most, I'm not going to say all, but most of the residents in West Virginia are rude. Now, I come about that close to going over a counter this week and just beating the crap out of a manager in a fast food place. Now, I'm just... when you cock an attitude over something that is out of your control, not to me, but a cashier. I'll just go ahead and say it. Cashier. He broke out on her 3 times while I was standing there trying to get my meal over nothing. I was standing there. The girl was doing nothing. In fact, one time she couldn't get a credit card to scan. It wouldn't scan. And she tried punching it in and it wouldn't work. So she called him over there, and he acted like it just thoroughly pissed him off that she called him over there because she couldn't get that credit card to work. My son goes to pay for his meal, and all he's got is a $100 bill. And she goes in the register, and she doesn't have enough change. So she calls the manager. Oh, he goes off on her again, because he didn't want to have to go get change. And then when he did, he come back with $100 worth of $5 bills. Now, my son was pretty nice about it. He took the $5 bills and change. But I believe I would have raised Cain. Now, that man would have brought that woman, that girl, some $20 bills. If it had been me, now, I wouldn't have took all them $5 bills. I'd have just been a butthole myself. But anyway, that's not what I got on here for. West Virginia, I run into all kind of people up there that just, I don't know, they won't smile. They're not friendly. They're rude. I don't know. And if you're not that way, I'm not speaking to you. So please don't take this offensive. But I don't know. Down here around the area I'm in, everybody is smiles. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. It doesn't matter if they know you or not. They'll speak to you and smile and are courteous and helpful, you know. And I don't know. It just rubs my feathers the wrong way, I guess. But anyway, but here's what I really got on here about. I want to talk to law enforcement. Nothing bad, guys. If you're in law enforcement, I have all the respect in the world for you. I appreciate your job. I appreciate what you do. You put up with a lot of crap that you should not have to be put up with. And I'm going to tell you, they don't pay you near enough for your job. I'm just telling you, it's the way I feel. You're putting your life on the line as a public service to us every single day. And for what they pay you, it's not enough. But here's my gripe. North Carolina going up to Laurinburg yesterday. A state patrolman on the side of the road had somebody pulled. Now I'm sure the guy probably done something, and that's not the problem. That's not where I'm going. Where I'm going is what he was driving. Now, they say they can't afford, the state can't afford to pay any more than X number of dollars per year. But yet they can afford to buy him, and I'm sure there's more, a Corvette Stingray. A 2013 Corvette Stingray. As a patrol car. Now why does he need a Corvette for a patrol car? You need something dependable, something with enough power to do what you got to do. But this thing, Corvette, think about it. You got fiberglass versus steel. So if there's a little bump up, there's no changing a fender. There's no polishing it out. It's fiberglass. It'll bust. Not to mention, if he pulls someone over and he needs to arrest them, he's got to call somebody to bring another car out there to haul him in. So now you're taking away two people and two cars to do what one man should have been able to do with one car. He can't have enough room in that Corvette to haul everything he needs to carry with him. There's just not room. You ever looked in a two-seated Corvette? It ain't there. You don't have. What is the principle behind the Corvette? Other than to camouflage yourself, which I think is entrapment anyway, and maybe some of you in law enforcement can enlighten me on some of that, but that's a different story. What I'm getting at is they don't pay you law enforcement guys enough to start with to risk your life every day. So they're taking the money they're not paying you and they're buying things like Corvettes. Maybe I don't see the logic. Maybe that's what I'm doing. Maybe that's why I'm here today. Maybe to ask you, where is the logic in buying Corvettes? Now the guy driving is probably thinking, oh, I'm cool, I get driving this thing. I may not make much. I don't get paid enough to risk my life and maybe die tomorrow because somebody shoots me or whatever, but I look good riding around. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't like the idea. But here's what I would like to see, and it's just me. You know me, I'm different. I'd like to see every law enforcement guy in state patrol, local police, and sheriff's department say, I refuse to ride around in that thing. Sell it and get me a principal car. Probably wouldn't happen, but that's what I'd like to see. Let the state know you don't pay us enough to start with, and you're out here spending money on high dollar stuff like this. Cut that spending and pay us what we deserve. I'm talking about you guys, you law enforcement. But anyway, that just kind of ruffled my feathers this week, and I thought I'd get on here and say something about it and see if any of you guys feel the same way. I mean, a jet black shiny 2013 Corvette Stingray. And I'm not trying to be ugly here. I'm not trying to make it funny, but I think all the law enforcement could do the same job in a Honda Accord, whatever, 4-door Honda. I think you could do the same job. It's not about speed anymore because you got radios. That radio can outrun any car out there. So I don't think it's about speed anymore. I think it's about principle. Now, I'm not trying to take away your comfortable cars. Don't take me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, the city, the states don't need to spend that much money on vehicles and then expect you guys to risk your life every day for what little bit of money you make. This is Mr. YouTube 59. Just my thoughts. Let me know yours. Comment right down there. Subscribe, if you would, please. I'm shooting for 200 subscribers. If I ever hit 200 subscribers, I'm going to give something else away. So, we're shooting there. I'm at 187, I think, now. I've had a couple people subscribe in the last week or two, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys subscribing. And always got people dropping off, it just happens. But anyway, I appreciate my subscribers, and I haven't given anything away in a pretty good while, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it because I'm not real hip with this new thing about you can't do a video response directly to anybody anymore. I'm not real hip on that. I'm trying to figure out a way to do this with the least amount of confusion, the least amount of effort. I don't know, but I'm gonna figure something out. Like I said, if I hit 200, then I'll find something to give away. In fact, I think I got a few things I'm ready to give away. I've actually got a couple things that I'm gonna put up probably within the next week or so. If you can use it. If you can use it. We'll do something like an I'm in or I got one giveaway or something like that, But anyway, and I'll tell you, it's no secret. I've got a couple of holsters that I don't have guns for anymore, and if you can use it, then I think I'll put it up and give it away to somebody that can use it instead of giving it to somebody that don't have one that'll fit in these holsters. I'd rather give it to somebody that can use it. And not long from now, I'm gonna do a giveaway anyway, but it's gonna be kind of different. It's not gonna be for you, okay? This is gonna be like you recommend the gift to someone, okay? So it's going to be a selfishless giveaway. All right, it'll be because you recommended giving it to somebody, not for yourself, okay? But anyway, we'll talk about that later. All right, guys, this is Mr. YouTube 59. I'm going to get off here. I done said my piece and been on here too long anyway. Haven't been here in a long time, so I just want to say I appreciate the people that have subscribed. I appreciate the people that still comment. I appreciate everybody out there in the YouTube world, okay? Things are getting tough with the government. Things are getting tough with with America. So don't forget to bow your head tonight and thank God for the people that are fighting for our rights. Okay? But on the other mark, pray for God to give you the courage to stand up. God bless.